that you have. You'll notice on the agenda that we have some ground rules for that. We just want to keep it civil, and I don't anticipate any problems here. Each audience comment or question is in 2 minutes. We want to hold the time down so we can, and we don't want any disruptive actions. In other words, we don't want you to say, you lie in the middle of this, okay? All right, and so if you have any questions, we need you, as you can see on the agenda, number 6. By law, you need to state your name, where you live, and your county. And so if you have any questions, we have all these people here who will respond to them. Are there any questions?
I think I have a comment more than a question.
Okay, I need you to state your name and...
My name's Brad Watkins. I live in Vernal, County of Utahns. And my question, concern is, seems like everything comes back to the legislature. They get to pick the people for the commission. And then at the final end, they also get to decide whether they're guilty or not. So we're taking it right back to them. How do we make sure that they don't have the final say, like what happened last year?
I think you should answer that.
He knows the answer.
Good.
Well, let me say, that is a perfect question, and you're spot on. I mean, we identified the problem at the beginning, that no man should be a judge in his own cause, so to speak, and yet here we are, you know, letting them in the final analysis pass judgment. The reason for that is constitutional law in the state of Utah. We have in our state constitution, Article 6, sections 10 and 12, if you want to look it up. It says something to the effect that each house of the legislature shall be the judge of the qualifications and eligibility of its members, and may discipline members for disorderly conduct. Historically, that has been read as part of our separation of powers constitutional law to mean that only the legislature may, through its own internal processes, however it chooses to do so, act to discipline members. And in one particular, if the member has misbehaved so egregiously, just done something wrong, warranting expulsion, actually booting him out or her out, that actually requires, by the Constitution text itself, 2/3 vote of all of the members. So the Constitution, in other words, is protecting the legislature's prerogatives in how and whether it can discipline members. And part of the historical reason for that is a good reason. You know, if I'm in this district and I vote for so-and-so to be my representative, he's my person or she's my person. And that's my choice as a voter. It's my voting right, because it's a sacred right. And the Constitution, I think, in this instance is showing great respect and honor to that right and to the choice that constituents make. And it doesn't want to disturb that lightly. And at the same time, it has to balance that right and that choice against other interests. Like, I live in Salt Lake County, and if your legislator here who sits on the House Education Appropriations Committee is acting under corrupt influence and therefore deep-sixing every bill that might benefit schools where I live, well, now his unethical conduct concerns me too. His unethical conduct concerns other members of the legislature who are getting a black eye because they're being tarred with the brush, you know, as him. It impacts the legislature as a whole institutionally because it taints or corrupts the lawmaking process. And so there are many stakeholders that their interests have to be balanced against this district's voting interest and choice of representatives. In order to strike that balance, the constitutional text does what it does, and it limits the way in which members can be disciplined. Now, I mentioned this at the end of my presentation. Some of us on our committee were of the view that this independent commission could make a final judgment. And we might have tried to draft it that way. If we had, we would have been challenged for sure in court. We probably will be challenged. Anyway, but the feeling of our committee was we may be more vulnerable to this particular constitutional objection if we leave the final decision-making power in the commission as opposed to giving that on a review basis to the House and the Senate. What we get out of the process as citizens who care about ethical government is very, very significant, and a significant improvement over what we have now, and it's this. We get an independent body with plenary investigative and hearing powers that will give a full and complete and fair and non-political airing of this ethics complaint. And we can all watch while that happens, and hopefully the other legislators are watching and learning from the experience as well. And then whatever decision is made, we can trust better than we ordinarily could because it's made by this independent body. And then that is posted on the website of the state legislature where everybody can see it. And even though it's reviewed by the House or the Senate, as the case may be, when they review, they are in open session, and all their deliberations are seen by us, not behind closed doors, and they have to vote and be accountable, yea or nay, for what they do with what the independent commission found. Now that's a vast improvement in terms of the openness and transparency and accountability that we bring to the process, and we think we're on the safe side of this constitutional issue, and that's why we do it. Hope that answers your question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and just to add one more word to that, the committee that worked on this draft felt that while we wanted to err on the side of not getting entangled in a constitutional challenge, we feel the public pressure on the legislature to vote against the commission's recommendation would be significant. And if they choose to ignore it, vote against the recommendation, they really do so at their own peril.
And here's the other thing too, in the selection of the commission, you mentioned, well, the legislature selection is selected. That's not entirely correct because the leadership picks the pool of candidates, the 20 names. They've got to do it according to the standards we set. And we're watching them because we made this an open meeting. They can't close the meeting. So we're watching them to make sure that as they deliberate, they're applying the standards in terms of the names that they're picking. And they have to agree on those names. And they're a mixed bag, Republican and Democrat. And then they all got to be thinking in the back of their heads, if I pick one of my political cronies, can I get the other three selectors to go along with me? And even then, will they do the same thing to me? And even then, whose name is going to be drawn out of his hat? So it's the randomness of the draw which we think gives an incentive for all concerned to say, since anybody's name can come out of that hat, I want a name to come out, a person I